Hi, this is Sherry. Okay, so I got the new deck, and I wasn't going to do a reading until, Sunday? And then I thought, I came out on my patio, and no, I didn't. I was inside, and I thought, I'm just going to play with these, and I said, all right, what is it that you want me to know? And I got 3 different cards, and I thought, you know what, I need to show you guys. This is so cool. So I'm going to let you guys, this is my little Zen garden that I'm out in right now. And I was given 3 cards. And the first card is so pretty. I think what I'll do is I'll just hold it like this. Look how beautiful this card is. The Blue Lady, and this is really awesome considering the fact that I told you guys when I got these cards, I was walking down the hill, right? And I saw the vultures. And earlier today I saw the Dragonfly, and it was about holding on to your dreams, and the vultures is about rebirth. So, I'm looking at this card, the Blue Lady, and the message is nothing is impossible. So what she's saying is, for the people that are telling you that what you want is impossible, or the road that you are going to be traveling is too difficult or too challenging, or it's not for you, it's, you know, your adventure or something is something that you need to compromise, or it's going to bring you heartache. She's here to say they're wrong. This is your dream, and they don't have any position to say anything to you about your dream. Oh, I'm gonna let you guys look around, actually. Why look at me? I'm so hot. It's their illusion that they're under, and they've forgotten their own voices, right? They're listening to other people that have made them become afraid. So what she's saying is, don't listen to their illusion. Don't fall into fear. Make yourself stronger. Hold on to your dreams. Remember the message from Dragonfly was your dreams are valid. Your dreams are solid and they're sound, and you should have to have them. And what is it that I said? Are there dreams that you have let go of? Are there dreams that you're not following? Go after them. And that's what this message is talking about. Go after your dreams. Nothing is impossible. Your dreams all have a chance of coming true. Spirit is able to open windows where there were walls. Spirit can do anything. And with Spirit at your back and your trust and belief in Spirit, your dreams are possible. They are not, even if they're far-fetched. If Spirit is saying to you, hold on to your dreams in regards to a certain manner, and everybody else is telling you you're ridiculous, who are you going to listen to? Who has been there for you in your life that's bailed you out, that's come when nothing, it looked like nothing was possible? I got other totems going up above. Spirit has bailed me out at times when there was no way out. I was rock bottom. Probably 4 different times, and there was no way out, and Spirit bailed me out. So if Spirit's telling me hold on to my dreams, and other people are saying let go of your dreams, they're not sound, I trust Spirit. So what they're saying is follow your dreams. Listen to your own clear inner voice. I'm going to let you kind of look around my little garden. People may be speaking to you about their own fear, maybe maybe there's things that they have wished for that they didn't follow through on, and there's a lot of people that live in safety. I don't live in safety. I'm an adventurer, and I know that if Spirit's telling me that I'm going to be okay, I'm going to go for it. So that's what she's saying. So that she wants you to be brave and risk. You know, if there's falls that are going to come, sometimes there will be falls that come. But the falls make you stronger. You know, every time you reach a roadblock, it doesn't mean no. It means find a new way around it. Or the challenges come there to teach you something. You know, there's always if there's a block in something, if the door is shut, and Spirit says the door is shut, then trust it and move forward. But if Spirit says keep going and you look at a wall, remember our reading last week? We were going to come to a solid wall. We were going to come to a wall that we thought there was no way past this wall. And the fairy was going to show us a place in the wall where the wall had already begun to come down. And we were supposed to trust and listen to the guidance that we were get and listen to the following steps and guiding signposts and messages. And it's interesting because they say pay attention to the animals that come and speak. So we had the dragonfly that said hold on to your dreams. We had the crow that said walk your walk, talk your talk, pay attention, I'm timing you in 3s. We had the vultures that said death, yes, you've reached an ending. There has definitely been a death, but there's going to be a rebirth. So either something that looked as though it was, remember we had the card, I think it was last night or the night before. They're all going together, so the theme is very strong right now. It looked as though something was going to end. There was a sad embrace. I wrote about it, and it looks either a dream or a relationship. Something was going to feel like it was coming to a true end, and it was going to be very, very sad. But there was going to be a twist, and there was going to be a turn of events, and either it wasn't going to eventuate or something else was going to come. What I didn't tell you when I was recording the vultures flying above, there were 3. You only saw 2 of them, but there were 3. There was one over the house. I couldn't film them all at the same time. So 3 vultures. When you get something in threes, it's pay attention. Pay extra close attention. Rebirth is coming. Okay. So when you work with the blue lady, she's asking you to summon your inner courage, cast away any thoughts that are against it. She's telling you to put on your armor and your shield. Courage can be gentle and delicate too. You know, it doesn't have to be a warrior all the time. Courage just is strong, strong belief that, and the other comes from fear. So what she's saying is trust your own hearts, trust in your talents, stay strong, stay true. And I like what she says, do not waver. She's beautiful, but she's holding a staff, and out of her staff is flowers. So she's got this, and she's got a staff, it's strong, but she's gentle at the same time, and she's got her dragon there. We all have a dragon. There's dragon meditations that you can do to call your dragon in and help you. I'm an Aries dragon, so I've got one built right into my birth sign, but we all have a dragon, and we can call on our dragon to help us, and call on the blue lady to help us be strong. And what she's going to do is going to guide you to other people who can mentor you through what's impossible. Remember, we were told that this was coming, and it's going to be a time to clarify, you know, your own conditioning, clarify your renewed commitments to your dreams and to what you have been wanting. What is it that you want? What have you put on hold, or what have you stopped believing that you could have? And why did you stop believing that you could have it? Because it hadn't manifested yet? Because other people said that it was ridiculous? Or has Spirit told you that you couldn't do it? Because you have to pay attention to who you're listening to. You know, just because somebody calls themselves a spiritual teacher doesn't mean that they're aligned with your soul's path. I've told you that before. Guides, there's all kinds of guides. I don't talk to guides unless I know who they are, because my dreams guide me. My dreams are my higher self and Spirit talking to me, and if my dreams consistently keep showing me something, and in my life I don't see it manifesting, it's not time yet, but it doesn't mean that the dream is not sound. So that is what we need to come from her. And then let's see, the next message we have is, I'm trying to figure out what order this came in. I think it was the dragon itself, which is pretty cool. This one is beautiful too. I'm going to put it back. That was a good place. So the Dawn Watcher. Bells will ring. Now this is really interesting. You see this golden dragon. This is really interesting because, I'll tell you in a moment. Never think that you're alone in the world. You've got guardians that watch you. I told you we have dragons. And this dragon is saying that he will literally ring alarm bells for you when you need to be warned. So if things aren't going our way, there's us seeing that not going our way, and then there's warning signs that you're not to go there. So this dragon is saying that I'll ring the bells. And what's interesting is when I first got this, I was sitting down here looking at it, and my wind chimes started to ring, and I thought, interesting, I'm wondering what's going to happen when I start reading this message, when I start giving you guys the message from the dragon itself, but the bells aren't ringing, right? So the dragon is saying, don't worry, I will give you a forewarning. There's nothing to fear. You know, and when you receive these messages, it's not going to be a mistake. You're going to know. So there's going to be, you will literally either get a physical ringing of bells, you will get a message in your dreams, you will get a premonition, you will get something if there's a territory that you're not meant to go in. Spirit will not allow you to be hurt. When you're asking for guidance and you're going down a road that's going to hurt you, Spirit will stop it. They will stop it. That's why you keep in contact with Spirit. They will step in. If you're asking, you know, guide me along my steps, show me, they will stop you if you're going in the direction that's wrong. But right now, they're telling you to move forward. Right now, they're telling you to move forward with your dreams and with your hopes. The bells are going to ring out to let you know of new growth as well, and new warmth, the new energy that's coming. So they're saying, pay attention to the bells. And like I said, they will tell you what the bells are for. You're not going to have to wonder, oh, is this a warning bell, or is this a positive bell? You'll know. They'll make it very clear. And also this dragon watcher, this is one that can shapeshift, right? You can look at her here, and she's actually not very big. This little dragon is quite small, but she's going to show up. She's going to come around you. She's going to give you little senses of deja vu, premonitions, as I said, in dreams. Your body might get little shivers or chills or like warm flushes. And what she's saying is, if you don't listen to her, you won't get the warnings. If you don't pay attention, they won't be sending them out as much. But if you pay attention, she'll make them very, very clear. So that way you can be totally guided as you go along. What happens also in this message is it's talking about spiritual awakening, premonitions, forewarnings right now. signs coming through in, you know, ordinary or coincidental ways. It's interesting because last night I took my roommate to get some a prescription refilled, and the red hawk is my is one of my main totems, but it was the main totem animal that came to me when I was reawakened, because the red hawk is the messenger, and that's my job. That's what I do. So last night we were sitting outside talking about my dream, and she was kind of putting it down, not in a negative way. You know, she didn't mean to. She was trying for me not to be hurt, because she said, you know, Sherry, it's been a long time, and you know, you're holding on to this dream, and you know, maybe you really need to surrender it and let it go. And I was saying, yeah, but I keep getting my dreams are consistent, and they're telling me the same things constantly. And I was told before, you know, this is going to be a very challenging path. Look at the lines on me from my shades. That's funny. I was looking, I thought, I don't have wrinkles there, do I? It's the lines on the thing. I'm going to let you guys look around my little garden instead of me. I'm self-conscious. So we were sitting there in the car, and I was telling her about, you know, my dreams. And when I forget it, I got to talk to you. They told me this path that you're on, it's going to challenge you to your very core. It's going to be the most difficult thing that you've ever had to do. And you're going to get to the point where even your best friends are going to be they're going to be going against you. They're going to be telling you you're nuts, you need to let this go. And we're telling you that we want you to keep going. And you will be rewarded, and what we're telling you is going to happen will happen. But you need to stay on your path, follow your path, keep going on your path, no matter what comes along with it. So I was telling her, I understand it's been a long time, and aren't you lonely? Aren't you this? Don't you want to do this or that? And I said, yes, but I have messages that come, and consistent connections and dreams that continue to come, and I have to believe them. And this is very difficult, because she said to me, and I've heard this from everyone, what if September comes and what you've been shown doesn't happen? What happens if November comes and what you've been shown doesn't happen? Won't it damage your belief in spirit? What if it never comes? And she goes, what would that mean to you? Wouldn't that mean that all the signs that you were getting and all the messages that you were getting were wrong? And I said, when the bells ring like that, for me, those are the angels. I love that. That came right then. And I said, it's not possible that it's wrong, because this is my path. This is what I do, and I trust spirit 100%. And if it doesn't come, it's not time yet. It's not that it's not happening. I trust in what spirit's telling me. And if spirit were to tell me to let go, I would let go. But if spirit says to hold on, and I keep getting the messages in my dreams, I'm going to trust it. So this is what this Dawn Watcher is saying. Hold on to your dreams. Trust it. Pay attention to your dreams, especially in the early hours of the morning. You know, and for me, like when you first go to sleep at night, you might have like a little pre-dream, and that's kind of like going over the day's events. But the pre-dawn, and my twin soul told me that. He says, you know, the ones that you have right before waking up, pay attention to those ones. And that's what they're saying, that the pre-dawn dreams, those are the ones that you can trust just before awakening, because you're in between both worlds at that time. You're kind of you're in the void. And you're almost like you can hear voices outside, you can feel the light, you know, on your face, but you still have you're still in that ether world, that ether space, and that's when you're connecting closest to spirit, and you can trust it. And what else that just came into my head? Got to pay attention to the 4 C's. There's clairvoyance, clairaudient. The clairvoyance is seeing, clairaudient is hearing, clairsentience is a sense of knowing, and what is it? I always forget the 4 clairs. Clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairognoscence, that's the sense of knowing. So I actually have all 4 of the clairs, and I didn't used to have them, but I do now. So sometimes I'll just hear a sentence, and every time I hear a sentence, it is always verbatim, it happens. A sense of knowing, you know, you just know that something's going to happen. Or sound, sometimes you'll hear a sound. Or there's also the sense of smell, where a familiar smell brings something back, or it tells you something. So pay attention to all of these senses that you have, as well as your inner intuition, as well as the little chills that you get on your body, right? Those are also senses coming to you from spirit that are giving you messages. So watch that. And what they said is watch for the animal messengers. So what did we have today? The dove that talks about harmony and peace and taking a breath, slowing down. So maybe right now the dreams aren't there because maybe I'm trying so hard. Maybe I'm working so hard at it, trying to figure it out. So take a breath, Sherry. Just relax. Just relax and let spirit take care of it. Because as you see, there's a rebirth happening. And the dragonfly said, see past the illusion of what you see in front of you and listen to what truly is happening. And the crow is saying, walk your walk, talk your talk. You preach this, practice this. So these are all the messages that were coming. I love when the wind blows those up there. They're telling you now's the time to be alert. Now's the time to rise early and pay attention to that are around you. Now's the time to stick to your mission and work towards it. Don't let other people distract you. Focus on the messages that are most worth hearing and don't get stuck in fear. As we were told, this dragon leader is going to ring the bell and will alert you in plenty of time. All you need to do is pay attention. And our last message, this one's interesting. Chenguang. Chenguang, be light of heart. And you see this mystical man. Be light of heart. When I first looked at that, I thought it was a changeling, and I thought, interesting, because I was talking about changelings today, but it's not. This person is all about laughter and earnestness and deep study. But this person is talking about knowing when to let your study habits drop and go outside and have some fun. And we've been getting this a lot lately, how, you know, all work and no play makes Sherry a very dull girl. And I keep getting from Spirit, get out and play, get out and play. And so I came out here on my patio, you know, I just went to get the mail and it turned into something different. Oh, here comes the wind. So this is about play and lightheartedness, and sometimes we have to do this. It's about a healing. That's what the dove said. Take a breath, relax, slow down. Play manifests. Play brings about manifestations. If you work, and try and make something happen, it slows things down. But if you allow yourself to relax and play, it allows the energy to move, and then things start manifesting. And it's like you don't have to do everything. Spirit is helping you. Spirit's asking for you to slow down and let them show you that they're there for you. So, can you do this? Or are you too caught up in being Mr. Workaholic or Miss Workaholic? Are you taking life too seriously? There's a balance between spiritual matters and lighthearted, playful matters. And you have to find that balance. We got to strike that balance. You know, we are star beings, but we're earth beings at the same time. And we have to try and find the balance between two worlds. And that's something that I understand is really difficult. Because for me, I'm more in spirit than I'm here. I'm more in the fifth dimension than I live in the 3D world. And it's hard for me to strike a balance. But I have to. I have to carve out time. And the easiest thing for me to do is go outside. If I go outside, I can do it. It's not hard for me. I'm not the kind of person that goes off to a party or goes to a club or to a bar to find my lighthearted time. For me, it's outside connecting with nature. So it's a way that I can have fun and still be connected to spirit. So those are the things that we can do. And what they're talking about is, I'm looking at my little fairy garden. You know, we've got little pieces that are, little pieces that die off. And I was looking at my maple, and it got really hot and things started to die. And I thought, oh, what a bummer. But look, we've got new ones coming. I've got new growth coming on things in my garden. Some of the things have died down and other things are coming back. Just like the vulture, there's been a death and there's a rebirth. So all of these things are happening right now. And they're saying that right now, you're going to experience a true reversal. There's going to be a magical reversal in consciousness. You're going to manifest things. It's like you're a shining star, and your light is going to be transforming everything around you. This is what they're promising to have happen if you listen to what Spirit's doing, if you listen to what they're asking for you to do, if you allow yourself to shine and be who you were meant to be. You know, if we drop the guilt and the punishment and the hard working stuff, they're saying that, you're a light bearer, you're a true healer, you're a role model. And they're giving you a high five, and they're saying, hands up, good job. People are looking at you. So you can't be telling people, do this, and not do it yourself. So I keep saying to people, you got to play to manifest. Well, I got to get out and stop working 24/7 and do it myself. That's the crow. Walk your walk, talk your talk, right? So Chenguang, he is a Dragonfae lord, and he is the bridge between the Western and Eastern thoughts. So we live in the Western world, but I live in more of an Eastern world lifestyle. Look at the dragonfly wings above his head. See past the illusion that you have to be always working at it and always trying to make stuff come to you. This guy is both a teacher and a student, and he's got a great sense of humor. He loves food. He loves to play. He loves to converse over his meals. Even the most serious subjects. He approaches them with lightheartedness and fun. It doesn't always have to be work. Work doesn't have to be hard. Work is fun for me. I love what I do. I love what I do. This is what I do in my free time. This is fun. It's enjoyable to me. And make your work enjoyable. You know, make your setting a place of peace. Put things up that remind you of, you know, the whimsy. Like here, I've got, my daughter made me this little fairy garden. And I've got my little fairy with her little staff and her ruby. I've got my flowers blooming. I've got all of, it's all very fanciful. The little walkway, right? This is a stone that I got in Sedona, and it's got crystals. Can I do it in the light so I can show you? Light. Can see the crystals sparkling in it, and it's the shape of a heart. All the little whimsical things that you sit around. You've got the cat playing with the fish. The fish is coming up out of the water to play with the cat. You know? All the little things that make you, that delight you. Set them around you. And if you don't have a garden like this to have it where you can work out of, you can do little things and put them on your desk, right? And you can carve a little sanctuary in your home so that after work you have a place to go so that you can dream. So never think that it has to be dull, it has to be heavy, it has to be hard. It doesn't. And you don't, and this Dragonfae Lord, he's passionate, he's a dreamer. He's an easygoing, funny, he's the kind of guy you want to hang with, you know? That's the kind of energy you want. So at this time, they're saying that you might be thinking of otherworldly subjects, you know, channeling Reiki. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been doing long-distance Reiki, using my cat as a surrogate. So maybe that kind of stuff's going to be on your mind. You're going to be thinking about that. You might be thinking about connections to other planets, you know, connections with the Pleiades, which is interesting because that's one of my star signs is the Pleiadian. And they're very gentle people. The Pleiades are the ones who brought the dolphins to the world, and the dolphins are the ones that speak to us about play, the importance of play and manifesting. So this comes up. This bliss that's going to come up around you, that's going to heal your body. It's going to shine the light on other people, because as you are paying attention to what Spirit's saying to do to heal yourself, you're also healing mankind, and you're sending your rays of light out because you're a living example of what you're asking others to do. So this is a time to rejoice. This is a time to wish. That's why I always say, make a wish. 222, make a wish. Right when I looked at the clock on my phone, it was it's right now 22 seconds and 22.2 seconds, right when I said that. 222. So 222, trust that everything is happening exactly as it is meant to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. Make a wish, right? Make a wish right now. And they're telling you to make a wish. If you feel that there's an area of your life that's blocked, maybe you're refusing to enjoy the blessings that are around you. You know, maybe you're choosing to dwell on your gloom and your sadness. Don't get stuck in things that aren't going right. Focus on what is going right. When things aren't feeling right, I choose to be happy. I choose happiness. Just start writing things down. I post things on my wall. I choose happiness. You know, there was something I posted the other day. I've got to look it up again. But just start writing. Love, happiness, peace, joy, contentment. You know, start writing the words, because as you're writing, you're seeing them with your eye, you're thinking them with your mind, and you're writing them with your hand. 3 different intentions of the same thing going out into the universe. It can't help but shift your energy. So they're asking you for you to do that. Stop focusing on the pessimistic things, you know. It's going to keep you in this inability to see through the darkness. And it's going to keep you in this mistrust of trusting in other realms and trusting of Spirit. Right? It would get me to start listening to people when they tell me to let go of my dreams. I don't want to let go of my dreams. I believe them. They're still there in my heart. And Spirit's still saying that they're there. You know, I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to listen. And I don't care if other people think that I'm crazy. I don't care. If Spirit says to me, you're crazy, Sherry, you're done. It's time to move forward. Let's let this go. That's a different subject. But if Spirit is, in my dreams, I'm getting messages and Spirit keeps telling me, just like now, hold on to your dreams, don't let them go, I'm going to listen to that. So I would encourage you, since I'm walking my walk, talking my talk, I'm doing it, so I would encourage you to do the same. Listen to the birds that are singing. Those are finches. Those are little red-breasted finches. Where are they? They're up in the palm tree, I think. And the red-breasted finch says there's going to be an increase in activity. And there is. That's what's going on. There's going to be this increase. That's what we're getting in these messages. So with this Chenguang, optimism is connected to your life lessons. So you have, you know, we've gone, like we were told by the, oh, he's right there. He's up on, that's a warbler. It's a yellow-bellied warbler. I'm going to look that one up. You can't see him. He's up on top of the palm frond. What a beautiful, oh, I love that sound. But we do have the red-breasted finches over there. But the vultures, the California condor, was talking about death and rebirth. They're saying that you have just managed to pass through a death, an aspect of your life that was very difficult, and you've mastered it, you've challenged it. That is the end of it. That's why they're calling it a death. You've gone through it. And remember, I said in the weekly reading, we might feel like we're in this void right now. We're in this place, and the crow comes from the void. But the crow was coming to give us the message, which I posted. If you want to read it, it's on with the video of it that I posted this morning on my page, Angel's Whisper. But if while you're in this void period, this is the daydream part. This is the part where we're supposed to relax and breathe and dream about what it is that Spirit says is coming and where we wish to go at this time. So you've passed this milestone, and now it's time to experience the joy that's going to be coming and the happiness that's going to be coming. And the dragons are coming together. They're holding up the stars, even the darkest star, and they're guiding us, and they're telling us that it's effortless to be in our joy and in our work. So these are our first three messages from this deck. My hair's not done. I'm totally hot and I'm a mess, but I thought I was so excited I just wanted to do this with you guys. So once again, the blue lady, hold on to your dreams. They are not ridiculous. Follow them. The Dawn Watcher, don't worry if there's an issue. He's going to ring bells and let you know to be careful. Also, he's going to ring bells and let you know to look for signs and look for dreams and for messages that are coming. And then Chenguang, be the light. Be the light of your heart, right? Take it lightly. Be fun about it. Enjoy yourself. Don't make it all heavy and dark and depressing. Move forward in a positive way. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you a few things that was interesting to me. So, when the dead comes, break it off, right? And allow the new to come. This plant, I guess it's done. I was giving it a chance to come back, but it's chosen not to. But now there's new sprouts coming. This completely died. It was covered in bugs. I had to treat it. All the leaves fell off, and now it's completely reborn, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful green. I go over here. I picked this up in Sedona. It was in the middle of the pathway when I was walking on a path, and I brought it home, and it's gotten so tall. It's so happy. And this one was just a little tiny bud, and I broke it off just like a little bud like this, and look how tall it is. And it even transplanted itself down in here. There's new life coming constantly. This I have to tell you guys, this is funny. I didn't know what this was. It was in a fluffy little bunch, and I thought, oh, it might be some kind of cool plant. Well, it's just grass, and I thought, well, great, I've got a bucket of grass. But there's a reason it was supposed to go here. I listened to my inner self. This is where it was before. Lily comes, and she eats it. It's to settle her stomach. It's to soothe indoor cats. She comes up on our patio, and she eats this. So then I turned it around. So I've got a bucket of grass on my porch. But it was there for a reason. I listened to what Spirit said, and it was there for a reason. And then over here, I told you guys I plucked this plant. It was growing on the back hill, and it's moonflower. And it blooms at night and has the most glorious smell. I've turned it because it was growing out to the light, and I had to turn it, so I've got my angel in here guiding it. But it was just a little tiny thing, and I thought, well, I see if I can transplant it, and it's blooming like crazy. So I'm going to have my own moonflower to take with me. This is a plumeria. Now these died. It was 2, and this is interesting because this represented a relationship, and my relationship was over, and there were 2, and so they died. But now a new one is starting, and it's got new buds on the top. So this relationship was done. It was supposed to end, and now the new one is starting. And then I came. Here's my happy Buddha. These are my staffs. When I'm in Sedona, I always find staffs, and I loved this one because holding on to my dream catchers. But here, I came over to my pond, and I recognized that my fountain, look at this. I needed to tend my garden. This is my magical, look at this. This is my magical palace. This is my castle, my fairy castle. And I looked at here, and I thought, wow, Sherry, your garden of dreams needs tending. I had allowed other people to tell me that my dreams weren't sound and they weren't valid, and I was going to let go. And I came out and I took a look at this, and I thought, you know what? There's mold growing on my dreams. This is my castle, and I need to tend it. So our dreams, they don't just happen. We need to tend our dreams. And how do you tend the dreams? You take care of them. You nurture your dreams. So if you're not seeing outward manifestation of your dreams, and yet Spirit's saying to still hold on to the dreams, it's not the dreams that aren't sound. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's something that you need to do to care for your dreams. What do you need to do? Maybe you need to daydream. Maybe you need to, dwell or imagine imagine your dreams as having come true. Maybe you need to see it as Spirit says it's going to come before it happens. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do, because right now my dreams weren't taken care of. My fairy castle has mold on it. That's stagnant emotion. That's stagnant. It means I'm holding on to this emotion inside, but it's not flowing properly. It's just stuck. So I needed to scrub off that mold, and I need to revamp my dreams and put my love and energy back into my dreams and revitalize it. Because sometimes things die off, but they will always come back if we care for them, right? In any relationship, in any project, in anything, your dreams. We're gonna go back out here. I'm gonna see Mr. Warbler. Where did he go? He just took off over there. There's a pair of them. So the yellow-bellied warbler. We will look up the yellow-bellied warbler and we'll find out what the message is for the yellow-bellied warbler. Here's my little patio for you guys to see. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I just wanted to do that for you guys. This is your first glimpse into the Dragonfae Oracle cards, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. I'm going to go upload this and go back to work.